Good morning, everybody. I am so excited today. Today's my first live on YouTube. So I'm super excited. I have 3 screens going, so just bear with me as I gain my grounds and figure out where I'm going to be and how this is going to work. But I'm super excited, and I thank you guys for joining. It's a little different seeing me wide versus seeing me tall, but I'm super excited to be going live on YouTube. So welcome in. Thank you for joining. Please let me know where you guys are coming in from. My name is Jacqueline. I am in Florida. I'm a mother of 4, a grandmother of 3, and I have 11 fosters. So there's actually more, but those are the actual ones that I've actually fostered. So welcome in. I am a Navy veteran. I was in the Navy. I was actually one of the first 11 women deployed on a carrier. It was a very long time ago, though. I went in when I was 17, skipped my senior year of high school, and went into the Navy. So here we are. I'm 50 years old now, 30 years later from my Navy years, and here we are. I have 2 successful businesses. Please bear with me. I am getting over a cold. I have 2 successful businesses that I have grown by myself. And one is 8 years old, one is 2 years old. And I'm very proud of them. Very proud of them. They're both 6-figure income earned businesses, and I do very well with them. A year and a half ago, we found out that we had a granddaughter that my son had, we didn't know exist, and she was in foster care. She's not included in one of the 11 that we were talking about, but it was in foster care. So we immediately jumped in and rescued my granddaughter in foster care. Not that she was in a bad foster care, because she wasn't. She was in a phenomenal foster care. So we went and we rescued her from the system. And ever since, she's been here with me. My son lives here as well, but we won't go into the anything with it. But she's attached to my hip. Last Christmas, because my season for one of my business starts now, the other one starts in October, and it only lasts for about 3 months, with the little odds and ends throughout the year. But for the most part, really, I do almost $100,000 in those 3 months. We decided, and the issue is that at Christmas time, I'm working 18 hours a day. No joke. I literally am working 18 hours a day. I have a laser business. I create, and I can show you another time. I create ornaments that are very unique that go viral. So I'm very proud of it. I am very happy that I have these businesses, but I work 18-hour days. And we decided that with my 2-year-old granddaughter that I don't want to do that anymore. It's way too much. Now, I had already had my foot inside of digital marketing. Both of my businesses, I'm a designer, so I would create things. My other business, I'm a graphic designer, and I would create things and put them on Etsy. I have a very well-established Etsy account, and I would put stuff up on there and I would sell them digitally. Okay, so I do sell digital products. I have for many years. But I decided that I needed more, and I started searching for courses, and I found courses, and I purchased courses. And when I purchased courses, I realized that that course wasn't teaching me how to sell it. So I had to purchase another course, and I had to purchase another course, and I had to have a stand store. And the reason why I had steered away from Legacy Builder from the gate was because of the cost. And so I was like, I'm going to do this program for 100 and something. And going to do this program for 100, and then I have a stand store which is 100 a month. And so now all of a sudden I've spent $1,500 in a year, and I was going, okay, well, this is absolutely insane. Let me go visit, Legacy Builder. So I did. I went back and I visited Legacy Builder, and I realized I had done everything wrong. So I had, not that the programs that I had purchased there was anything wrong with, they just weren't complete in what I needed to accomplish. So you need to understand that. So I then said, okay, I'm in. I'm jumping in, and I got Legacy Builder. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. I definitely appreciate it. It's super exciting. Today we are first day live on YouTube. So if you're sitting in here, popping in here, please like, share, follow, give me some comments. It helps the feed. I definitely appreciate it. Okay. So here we are in Legacy Builder, brand new. And of course, my initial thought was, oh my God, I overreacted. I just put $900 on the table. Now, before you guys scroll out of here, please understand there's 4 different programs, and I'm actually going to teach you all about them. And we have payment plans for all of them. Okay. But my first initial reaction was, oh my God, what did I just do? Because I have this habit of sometimes doing before I do my research. So I decided to go onto YouTube. That's exactly what I did. I went onto YouTube. I typed it in, Legacy Builder Review. And here pops this person. His name is Garrett Berry. And I'm looking at his YouTube channel. He's got almost 100,000 followers. He has years and years of videos, over 800 videos. And if you know anything about YouTube, it's a video a week. I mean, around a video a week. He has been putting out content and going live for years on YouTube. And so I said to myself that, okay, so I went into his review, and he had only been with the program, the course, the community since February. Now, I have to tell you, this is not going to be the norm. He had 100,000 followers. But what I can tell you is that when he got into the community, because he was teaching digital marketing for 8 years, he had been setting this up for 8 years, found Legacy Builder and made it his home. Somebody who is in digital marketing can find a course and make it their home. That speaks volume to the course, you guys. Volumes to the course. So that's what I did. He solidified that I was where I needed to be. So I plugged in. I got my website up. I did everything that I needed to do and started trugging. I started going live. We'll talk about all the things that we need to do to be successful in Legacy Builder. And I started trugging, and it took me a little bit. I started from ground zero. Obviously, it's my first time live on YouTube. But you guys, I'm going to tell you, it works. When you do this, when you plug into digital marketing and you're consistent and you're committed and you're coachable and you have a great mindset, it works wholeheartedly. You have to have the perfect course. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. First, I want to back up though, and let's talk about MLMs. How many of you have ever been in an MLM? How many of you have Avon, Mary Kay, Sensei, had the at-home parties? I mean, I'm 50, and I know that they were much more popular when I was younger. I know they still happen. A lot of them are online now, though. But how many of you used to do that for passive income? You wanted to make money, and you thought if you had these parties and if you had 3 a week, you would make X, Y, Z and everything, and you would make all this money. Anybody out here has had that? Anybody? Okay. So You know what I didn't do? I didn't flip my screen. So give me a second. Let me flip my screens on TikTok real quick. I think it's actually flipped. It is already flipped on YouTube. Okay. So here's an Avon's Dreams magazine. Okay. Over here, Avon. Okay. It's a Dreams magazine. It's an actual magazine. Okay. If you haven't recognized this right here, this is me. And this is me on their cover of their magazine. When I first sold Avon, my first year in, I sold $300,000. It earned me a place on this magazine. It earned me a trip to Hawaii. It earned me 2 cruises because I was recruiting people because it's an MLM, multi-level marketing. I had people above me. I had people below me. I was making money off of my customers. I had figured it out, and I was selling $300,000 a year. I figured it out because if you're an Avon or any other MLM, this goes for anything. I had to invest in myself. I did. I purchased the catalogs by the thousands. I even took my district manager's catalogs and I threw all of them out. And all of a sudden I started getting them. And so I sold $300,000, you guys. $300,000. So my question to you is, how much do you think I made? I'm going to show you some other stuff and we'll come back to how much you think I made. But here is a whole article. I was in flight school. These are my 3 kids at the time. My son, who just had a baby, is this little one right here. So this was me. This was me. It was a while ago, but it was definitely me. I sell $300,000, and how much do you think I made? Anybody have a guess? I sold 40, or I made 40. I sold 300,000 and I made 40. That's how much I made. That is bananas. Okay. There's still people that are signing up today for Avon, Mary Kay, all these programs. I am still flabbergasted that that's what I made. Okay. Let me tell you, in digital marketing, if you do it correctly, you get with a course, a program that is an MRR, which stands for Master Resale Rights. Do you know what you make? You make 100%. 100% of your profit. It's not an MLM. It's not a pyramid scheme. There's nobody above you. There's nobody below you. You have accountable partners. What is an accountable partner? It's somebody who is your cheerleader in a sense. And you guys bounce off of each other's ideas and you do things together. And you encourage each other. The community is 30,000 strong. That's how I can tell you that it's successful. In the last 90-day quarter, we're day 16 into the new quarter. In the last 90-day quarter, Legacy Builder did Digital Growth Community did $12 million. All 4 streams of the income did $12 million. Now, Legacy Builder, which is the $900 one, did $10 million. So the other 3 still did well. But you can see what the most popular product is. Okay. In the community, the course, the program, whatever you want to call it, the wealth of training in there is insane. Let me just tell you that, give me just a second. Okay, let me just tell you that I have 5 degrees. I have 3 AAs and 2 bachelors. One of them is in business management. One of them is in business management. And so I can tell you that I've gone to school to be in business, and I can tell you that none of my business qualities, I mean, maybe there were some set qualities. None of my business qualities came from my business degree. It just wholeheartedly did not come from my business degree. Uh, it came a lot from trial and error. So what happens is we pay our money to go to college. We pay our money in here in America because I have people all over the world watching on TikTok. Maybe not so much on YouTube because I'm brand new, and that's okay. But we pay colleges so much money. How many of you have been to college? Let's look at educators in Florida. It takes, because that's where I'm from. You go to school for 4 years. You come out with, if you go to one of the colleges, and let's say you have some good scholarships. You come out, you still have some student loan debt. And let's just say 20,000. Okay? Let's not even pretend that it's very high. Let's say you just had to do $5,000 a year and it's only 20,000. Yeah, I don't know of anybody who's actually finished a degree and only had 20,000. But let's just pretend, okay? You come out, you have invested 4 years, you have to do all this testing for what? To go to find a job in the state of Florida that you are only making $50,000, $60,000 a year, because that's what you're going to make in Florida. You're not going to make much of anything else. Now, as you grow and you can, get into the higher levels, and maybe you're doing, but even then the coaches that are there, they're not making anything because Florida doesn't have coaching. So you're making 40, 50, let me even say 60,000. 60,000, it's taken you 4 years to get there, 4 years of investing your time, $20,000 in school, and now you're making 60,000. You barely have enough money to pay your student loans. I mean, this is the problem of America because we are in student loan debt. It is a huge problem. Here in digital marketing, you invest $900 in a business. Now, let's back up. You can also invest $100. You can also invest $300. You can also invest $600, or you can invest $900, and each one has a level. Okay. Each one gets more to it. But coming in with the 100, and mind you, you can come in with payment plans and pay that over a year. You could come in with the 900 with a $58 payment plan. So you invest, we're going to say $900. You're going to invest the $900 into the program. And then you're going to invest in some time into school, into your training. Nothing like 4 years. Nothing. Because it's an earn and learn. We're going to earn and learn in this program. So we're going to invest $900. Now, there is a $29 website fee. Now, if any of you have built a website before, let me know in the comments. But if you haven't, let me tell you, in my business, building my website by myself sucks. Just going to say that because I'm not a website builder, but I'm building it, or I did. And so my website shows clearly. Even then, building my own website, I'm paying over $1,000 for it. Having somebody else build my website is over $5,000 easy. And maintaining it, another $2,000-$3,000 a year. Okay. So we've come in with the 900. Now I'm going to mark this down because there's 600 and there's 300 and there's 100. Now, what I can tell you is that all 4 of them come with some great stuff. All 4 of them come with the faceless training. All 4 of them come with the Canva training. But the $900 comes with everything. It comes with live Zoom meetings every week. It comes with everything. So we're going to stick with the 900 just so you can see. We're going to have a $29 website fee. That's it. It's one time, nothing. The website's completely built for you. Completely built for you. All you have to do is go through the training that lasts about 2 hours. Play the training while you're doing it. Plug and play your information. When you go to my website, you will see exactly what your website's going to look like. And I'm going to show you in just a second. So then you're going to have your domain name and your professional email address. And that's going to cost you about $20 a year, approximately. Those are your costs. That's your cost. You now have a turnkey, full-fledged business. You tell me another business that you can get into that is total turnkey, full-fledged business for that price. $949, $149. You can do the $149 to get started. You absolutely can do that to get started. You have 30 days to get upgraded. And I encourage you. I have no problem telling you to start with the 100. You know why I would tell you that? Because I know you're going to upgrade. Once you get in the community, you will see what there is to offer there in community. So I would absolutely tell you it's worth starting with the $100. Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you get in there? So much information. So let's break down. In the 4 programs, there's tons and tons and tons of training. You get a website that's built. Now, mind you, once this website is up and running, which literally can take you 2 hours, you could go purchase this right now from my website, redsdailysuccess.com. Go purchase this right now. Pay the 106.39, the $29, the 20, and have it all done and paid for in the next 15 minutes. Stop watching me live and go build your website and go through the training and be up and running in 2 hours. You can literally be up and running in 2 hours, not 4 years, 2 hours. So now as you have your website up and as you have your learning, you can actually be earning. We're going to teach you how to do that. This business is it is blueprinted down to the T on how to build a business. And I've built businesses by myself. And I will tell you that in this program, I have learned things that I have done wrong over my 8 years. And it's been an aha moment. So even if you're looking just to build your own business, a real estate business, whatever, a small mom and pop shop, this is still worth the money to get in, even the $100 to get in. You can turn the website around to you. There's things you can do in the website. Now, I don't suggest that. I definitely would suggest still using this. Because when you learn how to do all this, when you learn what to do, you can now teach people how to do this and you make 100% profit. Digital marketing is the fastest growing industry in the world. The fastest growing industry out here. Forbes magazine says that digital marketing will be $3 billion a day in the next 3 years. We are currently at $1.3 billion a day. So it is going to triple over the next 3 years. Triple. Digital marketing is not saturated, you guys. It's not saturated by any means. It is absolutely out there for the taking. Building digital real estate, building your community, building your business is there. So you get the website, you get the training. We have a Monday meeting every weekend or every Monday, every week for the whole community. Okay, for the whole community, we have a training. And in that training, Michelle, our mentor, she puts on training for thousands of people that come in there. And then she sits there and answers questions. When I tell you she answers questions, she will sit in that meeting for 4 or 5 hours and answer questions. And that's what she does. Let's talk about Michelle. Michelle O'Neill is the creator of this community, of this everything she built. She is so inspirational. Let me just tell you. She built this community and her goal was 54,000 in a year. And when she built the community, she will make 2 million on her second year. She is a self-made millionaire in this community, and her goals have changed now. Her goal is not money. Why? Because that is residual now, and we are going to talk about that as well. Her goal is to make 1,000 millionaires and 1,000 six-figure income earners in the community. Her goal is to build a fabulous community. All she does is help us. She trains. So she mentors. She puts meetings together on Monday. Now, if you purchase the 900, you get an additional meeting for legacy builders on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we go into breakout rooms and we get to sit there and talk and communicate with everybody that's in our breakout room. Okay, she gives us goals, what we're doing in there, all this. There's 3 tech meetings during the week. So if you're not a tech person and you are struggling with tech and you've come to me and you've said, hey, I can't do it for whatever reason, because I'm not going to tell you I'm a tech person. I will tell you that I can help and assist, but I'm not a tech person. So you may want to go to the tech meetings, but you can go to there's 3 of them in a week. 3. There's also weekly meetings that she sends. She brings in guest speakers. Today, Laura St. John. Laura St. John is a mindset guest speaker. If you don't know who Laura St. John is, write her name down and go look her up. If you can't remember to do that, follow me, send me a message, and I will tell you, I will get you to Laura St. John. She has a 7-day free training. It will set your mind right. And we're not just talking about digital marketing. We are talking about everything. It will set your mind right. It will help you with money. It will help you with everything in your life, getting your mindset into a positive motion. Okay. So we're going to have, today we have Laura St. John coming in. Fabulous. She brings in guest speakers for us. She helps us in any means that is possible. On top of that, you guys, every week we have webinars. Now, those aren't necessarily for us. While you can go, you can watch them. They're not necessarily for us. They are for, sorry, there was a mosquito. They are for the people that you're going to bring in. And what I mean by that is this. One of the ways that you're going to help your business is you're going to let people know that you have a webinar coming up. And I'm speaking to anybody who is not in the program that is interested so far. Let me know. We have a webinar coming up tomorrow. All you have to do is go to redsdailysuccess.com, drop your email address. I'll get you an invite. It's a free webinar. This webinar, though, is fabulous for new people that come into the community. Why? Because you don't have all this knowledge yet. You don't know exactly what to say. You're not ready to go live. You don't know exactly what to do. So what you do is you get people to your webinar, get people to your email, to your website, to your email. They go to the webinar. The webinar has a 50% conversion rate. The webinar talks about all the all of our all the programs. It brings in testimonials. It breaks it down for you. So it does a lot of work for you, especially in the beginning. All you have to do is get people there. You have to inspire people to go to the webinar. That's it. And when they go to the webinar, it'll break everything down. They'll get to meet Michelle. They'll get to meet some of the six-figure income earners, and then a lot of them purchase right then and there. Okay. If not, it's in the back of their mind. Now, how this website works is this, and this is one of the mistakes I made in my business, you guys. How this works is this. It captures emails. If you guys have a business and you are not capturing emails, you are making a major, major mistake. I did that. Now, do I have email addresses floating? Yes, because all of my customers in my graphic design email me. They have to email me pictures. So I have their email addresses somewhere, but I never captured them. They're not in one space. I've never used them except for when they've emailed me. That is the worst mistake you can make in business. It's the number one thing that we teach you here. And it's all given to you so you can do it. So if you have a business, even if you have a mom and pop shop, you pay $100 plus your $29 and your domain, and now you're capturing emails. Why is that important? Because that's your lifeline. Social media could disappear at any time. Anytime. We all know this. You could get banned. You could get shut down. It can go away. Social media could disappear. But you know what doesn't? Is the fact that you have their email address. And so when you have their email address, you have contact with your customers. And if they've purchased from you once and you've done your job, you're sending emails. If they haven't purchased you, but they gave you their email address, they're interested. Now you can go in here. You can go into my website to check it out, because to get into my website, you have to put your email address in. And then you're going to get emails from me. And the truth of the matter is if you're tired of seeing my face, just unsubscribe. It's that easy. That's the bonus to the emails on your side, is that you can unsubscribe. It's the number one mistake that I made. Had I been doing this, capturing emails for my businesses, I promise you, my businesses would have doubled the 100,000 mark already. They would have. Etsy does not allow us to capture email addresses. Now, all of my customers have to email me for pictures. All of them do on that side of the business, on that business. I should have been capturing email addresses so I could reach out to them year after year, especially with what I do. That changes hands year after year. So having an email address so they can give it to the next person, and it happens a lot of times. I get a lot of schools that, the senior mom of this one gives it to the senior mom for the next year. It happens all the time. And so that's how come I can. But there are many schools that don't. There are many people that don't. Once their kid is graduated, they're gone. So capturing email address is crucial. And you have access to do that no matter what you're doing, whatever your business is. Inside the program, inside the community, we teach you how to do it. We teach you how to do funnels. We teach you how to self-automate. Now, here's the cool part is when you capture the email addresses, you guys, it is completely self-automated. It's completely self-automated, meaning that I have my emails set up and it goes by itself. And so one day, when somebody who wasn't ready 3 months ago is in my email address and they've lost their job, or they've decided they wanted to do something else, or they wanted to change their life, or they're an empty nester now, or they're getting closer to retirement, whatever the case may be, they see my email And they say, yeah, this is it. This is what I'm going to do. And then they purchase. Now, I haven't spoke to them in 6 months, 3 months, 2 months, whatever the case may be. But because my email is still going to them, they've decided, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And then they purchase. And then you know what? I wake up to a 1, a 3, a 6, a 900 ding in my bank account because we get paid daily, you guys. And it happens more than you think, way more than you think. Now, how do we get people to the email address? It's fairly easy. How do we get people to the website? It's fairly easy. We're going to talk about how we do that. It's much easier than you guys think. How many of you in here are already in digital marketing? Is anybody in here already in digital marketing? Put a 1 in the comment if you're already in digital marketing and you're just hanging out with me. I'd love to know. And please keep in mind that by being in here and posting and liking, that helps me. It pushes it out through the algorithm, so I definitely appreciate it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create content. We're going to do this on social media. Why are we going to do this on social media? Does anybody have any idea why we do this on social media? We do it on social media. We create passive incomes on social media because social media is free. I can come on live and hit thousands of people for free. Social media is free. It is free digital marketing. It is free to get out whatever it is you want to get out. So we're going to come on and we are going to create content. Now, if you're going to do a TikTok account, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, I want you to separate it. I don't want you to do your personal. I'm not telling you you're not going to utilize your personal. I'm telling you, I want you to start a brand new account. A brand new account that has no following on it. Okay? Unless, there's always an exception to the rules. Unless your account is full of MLM, network marketing, digital marketing already. If it's full of that, then go ahead and keep it. Go ahead and keep it. But then you're not going to want to do your personal, so you're still going to need to have another account. I have several accounts. I do several different things. I'm an affiliate. I have a faceless account. I have a faceless motivational account. I'm a content creator. So I have several different things. It's just me. It's who I am. I experiment. I love trying to figure things out. I'm very analytical. So that's what I do. Okay. When I can do that and teach myself, then I know that I can help other people. And that's what I like to do. So what you're going to do is you only need 2 accounts, 1 personal and 1 professional. It's also nice to have a backup. We all know that it happens. Things happen on the platforms that can have you gone in a second. So having a backup is not necessarily a bad idea. Okay. We're going to create 3 pieces of content. 3 pieces of content a day. It may sound a lot, but let me break this down for you. Let me break this down for you. 3 pieces of content is super easy on several aspects. The first thing is that we're going to teach you how to use ChatGPT. If you have never used ChatGPT, I need you today to go download it, whether it's on your computer or whether it's on your phone. You need to go download ChatGPT. The reason is this AI program will do anything you ask it to for the most part, write you anything. You want to write words. You want to write content to create to sell on Etsy. ebooks, you want to write stories, you want to write kids' books, you can do all that. You can get the free version. Now, if you wanted to animate that, if you wanted to create you pictures for children's books that you want to publish on Amazon, you need to get the 4.0. Okay. Chat GBT, it's GPT. I always say GBT. I don't know why, but Chat GPT is going to everything you tell it, it's going to memorize. It's going to put everything you tell it in its head, and it's going to remember everything. So every time you come into it, it's going to update what you've told it to do. And when you do that with ChatGPT, you can come in and you don't have to prompt it from the gate every single time. You won't have to prompt it brand new. So you're going to come in and you're going to say, create me a piece of content, 3 pieces of content for today on Legacy Builder, because you've already put in all the prompts. I'd like the hook to be about retirements. I'd like one to be 1 minute, one to be 30 seconds, and one to be 7 seconds. Give me the hashtags too. It's going to create your content. Not only is it going to create your content, it's going to create your scripts. It's going to tell you your scripts. Now, you don't have to follow them to the T. And when you go to it, you can, if you didn't like it, you can tell it to create you 10 hooks and then figure out the hooks you want. Okay, 1, 3, and 7. Create the content for 1, 3, and 7. I mean, there's a million ways you can do ChatGPT. But if you use ChatGPT, you will never, ever, ever have to worry about what you're going to say in content again. Now, here's a trick. I'm going to tell you this. If you're not familiar with this, I know a lot of people come onto TikTok, at least onto TikTok, and you think that you have to create brand new content every single time for your followers. Now, first of all, if you have no followers, that's a no-brainer. But second of all, even if you have followers, what happens if you go to your analytics inside of TikTok? You're going to see that 99% of the people that are watching your video are brand new people. I'm not going to tell you that on YouTube yet because I haven't learned that, but we're gonna. But I can tell you on TikTok, you do not have to create the same piece of content. You do not have to create different pieces of content. You can literally come in and create the same piece over and over because it goes to 99% new people. There's a girl, her name, I'm going to tell you her name so you can go look her up. Her name happens to be the same as mine. She just spells it differently. Her name is Jacqueline. J-A-C. There's no Q. U-E-L-Y-N. That's it. L-Y-N. E-M. That doesn't look like a Y-N. L-Y-N. E-M. Go look her up. When you look her up, you're going to see. She teaches people how to put on makeup. I want you to watch the first 30 videos. The first 5 seconds of her videos. They're almost identical every single time. Almost identical every single time. And you can just look at her page and see. She's got her makeup palette here. And when she comes on, she's putting makeup on. I teach you how to put on makeup very easily. My name is Jacqueline. She has a specific thing that she says. She says the same thing over and over. She has over 100,000 followers, you guys. Why? Because she's putting out the exact same content. The exact same content, and TikTok knows who to send that out to. So every single video she gets really high views because it's automatically SEO'd because TikTok knows who to send that out to. So when TikTok sends that out to people, they know who to send it out to. And she's getting new people every time. And every single post, she gets new followers every single time. This is what I'm going to tell you. When you're doing your content, don't make it difficult. Don't make it difficult. You do need to get personal. You do need to tell your story, but don't make it difficult. It's very, very, very easy. You got ChatGPT and you can put out the same content. And I can tell you one of my accounts that's not on here, it's brand new. It's brand new. It's only like 2 weeks old. I'm putting out the exact same piece. I wanted to test this whole theory. And I get more response on that one than I do on the one that we're going live on. When it gets to the point where I can go live on that one, I will. But you don't need to put out new content. You can put out the same thing. And if you want to, you can go experiment. Go put out piece of 5, 6, 7 different things of content and see what sticks. Don't look at what didn't stick. We don't care. You can put out 100 pieces. And if two stick, go put those 2 pieces out again and again and again. That's what you need to do, is put out the pieces that are working for you. We don't care what doesn't stick. It's a numbers game. Everything is a numbers game. If you speak to 100 people and you get one person, you know that the next time you need to speak to another 100 people to get the next person. Now, that's going to grow smaller and smaller as you get better. But that's what it is. It's the same thing with content. If you're putting out 3 pieces a day and in a month you've put out 90 pieces, and you had 2 pieces that did okay, go redo those 2 pieces. It's not difficult. The content's not hard. You can batch your content. I can teach you how to use CapCut and edit your content in literally seconds. One video, you put it in CapCut, it edits it all out, the double words, the spaces, the ands, the ums, the okays. It takes all that out in seconds. And then you can pull it into TikTok, or you can put your flashy content, your flashy captions there, whatever you want to do, and then pull it into TikTok. And then you're going to SEO. SEO is important. And we teach you how to do that. SEO is important. So we're going to teach you how to do that. So you're going to put out content, okay? That's your first thing. Super easy. What I skipped, which is huge, what I skipped in this is this whole business that we talked about. Do you know how much we're going to have you spending on earnable income hours? $2 hours a day. When I first came into the program, I will be honest with you, when I first came into the program, this is one of the things that scared me. And this is one of the reasons why I held off, because I had 2 businesses and I was like, there's no way possible. There's no way possible you can run a business in 2 hours a day. It's just not possible. You can't possibly do that. And it turned me off. It turned me off. It's absolutely not a pyramid scheme. There's no pyramid. A pyramid scheme, that means you need somebody above you that's making money from you. And it's not a pyramid scheme. I'm sorry you believe that. So there's no pyramid here. You make 100% profit, you guys. 100% profit. When you come in, no matter who you come in with, if you're not resonating with me, there's 30,000 people in this community. There's 30,000 people in this community. And if you feel you need somebody else, I get it. It's your business. But when you come in, let's say you come in with me, I make the $900. I don't make the $29. I don't make the $20. The $29 goes to Michelle. Michelle does get the $29, but she runs a website. She runs a community. She has 8 people hired in this community to help us. $29 runs the community. That's it. She doesn't make a dime from us. And then when you have the program, and you sell the program, you make 100% of the person you sold it to. I don't make anything from that. Not a dime. There's no pyramid in this. None. Thank you, Gathering. I'm on YouTube too. You missed it, but I'm on YouTube too. So my first time on YouTube. I'm super excited. Thank you for joining, though. And you can ask Gathering if, oh, you didn't miss it. You've been here the whole time? Oh, you've been in my YouTube? Oh, I'm so excited. Ask Gathering. He came in with a program with me. He's brand new. He'd been sitting on the fence for some time, but we got him, and he's loving it. He's loving it. You guys, this program is phenomenal. Okay? Okay. That's a great question, Ashley. That's a great question. How do you make the moolah? Okay. So we're gonna put out the content. The goal is to get people back to your website. That's the goal. The goal is to get people back to the website. You put out content because teaching people how to have a successful business. When they have the successful business and they turn around and sell it, you make 100% profit. Now, I am going to show you different streams of income. So if you just hang out a little bit longer, I'm going to show you how profitable this is going to be, not just the master resale rights. You got this. Okay, so give me just a second. Hang out with me for a little bit longer. I know that coming on in the morning means a lot of people go to work. Okay, the second thing is, and this one scares a lot of people. Don't be scared. Let me explain. Going live. Coming live helps a lot. Helps a lot. Now, I can tell you, going live does not need to be as scary. I know a lot of people are scared. I was scared. I have had TikTok. My other account has 17,000 followers on it. I've had TikTok for some time. I would never go live even with my businesses, not by myself. I could get my kids or, the person I was with to come live with me, but I would never go live. My partner, I would never go live by myself. I was too scared to go live by myself. But it's much easier than you think. Now, if that's you and you are scared to go live, I'm going to tell you two things. One, let me know. I have a calendar. We set it up. And we go live together. If you're nervous to go live by yourself, come live with me. We'll jump on for 20 minutes. We'll go live a few times. We'll get you going and you'll see it's not as scary as you think it is. I actually, for a while in the beginning, what I did was I used to come on here with no makeup and I got ready on live. And it helped me with my self-confidence, even though I was had no makeup and my hair looked like I just rolled out of bed. I came on live and I have gained so much self-confidence. And I'm a plus size girl and I get a lot of slack. I get trolls that come in here and tell me that I look like I need to be playing football and blah, 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 whatever the case may be. So I have to tell you that going live, once you do it and once you get going, it changes you. Okay? So that's another thing, live. Now, I have a second way you can go live, though, if you're scared to go live. We have, even in the $100 program, you get this course. We have a complete faceless course. If you are not ready to come on and go live by yourself with your face, go faceless. Let me show you. I'm going to step out for a second so you can see. Now, maybe not so much out of YouTube. I got to step real far out. You can literally go live with something in there. Pull up a PowerPoint, flip your computer around, talk about what's going on. You don't have to come on here. Okay, hold on. I got to do a puzzle real quick. You don't have to come on. Really? Okay. You don't have to come on here and show your face. You can absolutely do this faceless. You can do your content faceless. We teach you. There's a whole course on how to do faceless. I will tell you the best place to do faceless is Instagram. The second best place is on TikTok. Okay. The third thing is, are we good on that? Okay. The third thing is going to sound super, super crazy, especially if you're young, but I'm going to break it down for you. The third thing that we're going to do is we're going to do free ads. Okay. Free ads. What do I mean by free ads? What I mean by free ads is we're going to give you a list of 200. I actually give you a list that's a little bit more updated that you're going to put out free ads. You're going to go take what we give you. You're going to go into ChatGPT. You're going to make it personal, and you're going to take that into your free ads, and you're going to post free ads. You're going to put a great title. You're going to put a catchy title, and you're going to post free ads daily. I tell you to do it about a half an hour a day. Okay. And you'll get into a routine. All you have to do is post, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste into these free ads. Now, that may sound really silly, but people are still looking for jobs on classified ads. And there's a lot of them out there that you can do online. Okay. How that helps. Now, we're going to start getting in, Ashley, if you're still here, we're going to start getting into other streams of income right here. Other streams of income. When you come in and you make your website, you're going to have two options, and I'm going to teach you from the gate. You're going to have two options. One, you can download the video and upload it to your website. The other option is you're going to download the video and you're going to upload it to YouTube, and then you're going to redirect it to your website. You're going to go with option 2. Don't let it freak you out. There's guides. I'm here. Thank you, Jeanette. There's guides. I'm here to show you how to do that. Why are you going to do that on YouTube? Because every time somebody goes to your website, there is a video. Once they put their email address, there's a video of Michelle who does testimonies, who teaches people how to do this. That video becomes yours that you put on the back end of your YouTube. Why is that important? Because every time somebody comes to your page, your website, it gets directed back to YouTube, and YouTube sees that you are bringing people. Now, does that mean all of a sudden you're going to make money? No, it does not. What it does mean, though, is if you're consistent, you're committed, you're coachable, and you have a great mindset, and you're directing people to your platform, eventually you will monetize. That's what TikTok does. That's what YouTube does. That's what Facebook, Instagram, all of these places, they do. Pinterest, LinkedIn. I can go on and on and on. Whatever platform you choose, that's what they do. And I am going to tell you from the gate, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to tell you to go start with one platform. And I do agree. Focus. Focus stands for follow out course until successful. You guys, how long have you been doing this? And do you use, okay, great question, Ashley. So let's talk about that. I've been doing this since the end of May. I can tell you before that I had purchased DBA. I did not have UBC. I've heard things about UBC. I've heard great things about UBC, but I also know that UBC is not ground running, plug and play with this. Everything I've seen UBC, everything that you can get in UBC, you can get here plus more. That's first. DBA is a little bit different. I have DBA and I do like DBA. I don't necessarily push DBA out like that, but I do have DBA. She is fabulous. She is a big Etsy seller. I'm a big Etsy seller. So I do believe, though, my business for me is best absolutely through Legacy Builder. There's hundreds of courses out there, but this is where I'm at. This is my home. Legacy Builder is my home. The mentorship that you get in Legacy Builder, the training, everything you get in there is absolutely phenomenal. And I promise you what I can tell you with me, because I'm really big on this. I'm really big on this. And there's a lot of people that are not. There's a lot of people in the community that are not. I am really big. If you're coming in with me, I, for years, was a QA. I worked from home. I was a QA. I worked for a company called Arise, and Arise is in a lot of trouble right now, but I worked for them for 10 years and I was a QA. It is really important for me to do mentoring and to do coaching. If you come in with me, you're going to hear from me. The only way you're going to stop hearing from me is if you're a Navy person and know the Navy SEALs, is ring that bell. When you ring that bell and tell me I'm done, that's when I'm going to be done. I won't bother you at all. I don't see myself as a bother. I've been following all three and I'm torn because everyone swears. Wait, too many people. Everyone swears. And you're right. You are absolutely right. And I'm going to tell you, there's people that go into all three courses and they're making money. And I can tell you that they're doing things there. You have to find your home. What I can tell you, though, is that this community is the largest community in what's called school, which is SKOOL. Well, Christopher, then you can just move on. How about that? There we go. I've learned really quick, you just block. You just block. When you get trolls, you block real quick because some are really harmful to you. So basically, I can tell you this, that all three of them you can. You need help setting it all up. So you got into the program, Jeanette? I don't mind helping. See, and that's me. I will tell you, I get people how to make the platform I don't understand. Okay, have you already signed up? Have you already purchased the program? Let me ask you that. Okay, you go to redsdailysuccess.com is where you start. And then when you get into redsdailysuccess.com, you got to put your email address and then you follow the pages. And if you're still stuck, hold on. It's making me verify. Hold on. If you're still stuck, then let me know. But you want to start by going to redsdailysuccess.com. Now, Ashley, I can absolutely totally understand where you're at. What I can tell you is this. Let me just back up here. One of the reasons what turned me off of the other courses is that you have to have some sort of stand store. Now, I know that DBA is moving over to System.io, which is a little bit better, but you have to have some sort of stand store beacon, and that alone is a monthly fee. That alone is a monthly fee. And that alone scared me. Well, not scared me, but because I did it at first, but made me realize that I was so scared of getting the program, of getting the course because of the cost, that I wasn't doing it, and I was lowballing myself, and I bought DBA. And at the time, now DBA has grown. I bought DBA, but at the time it didn't teach me how to sell it. So I had to purchase another course. And so I kept having to purchase courses. And that's when I realized I needed to go back to Legacy Builder. I needed to, because I was looking at it and I was like, I can't justify the investment. And now when I do it, now that I'm in the business, what I can tell you wholeheartedly is that there is not another program that you're going to get the support that you're going to get in here. 100%. There are 5 or 6 meetings set up every week. There is a community that is larger than any community on school. And it's not just digital marketers. School is for anybody who has a community. It's like your own personal community is basically what it is. School, we are the #1 program inside of school, not just for digital marketers, for everything, because we have the most engagement. And the way to get that is by the engagement. That's how you get to being the #1, not by how many people you have. It's by the amount of engagement. If I didn't have, next time I'll bring my iPad, I can literally show you and pull up the school so you can see what you get inside. It's amazing. Okay, so how much is it? There's 4 programs, Jeanette. There's 4 programs. You can start. I'm a firm believer. If you're not ready to start with the 900, start with the 1, the 3, the 6, the 9. Whatever. Yes, absolutely you can do it from your phone. You do not need a computer. You can do this from your phone. You can start with the 100, the 3, the 6, and the 9. Whatever you start with, that's what you have master resale rights to. So you can start with the 100. Okay, there you go. He got it. Street got it all set up with an iPad. So you can start with the 100. You have 30 days to upgrade to get you up to the 900 without having to repurchase the whole program. We also have payment plans though, you guys. So you can start this and get going and put it on a payment plan and not pay a dime today. You can do this and put it on Klarna or Afterpay and not have to pay for a whole month. And it's really a no-brainer. Now you can set it up so you don't have any interest, or you can set it up where you have interest and not pay for a whole month. And then once you get your first sale, I'm not telling you it's a get rich quick, you guys. You need to understand that. It depends on your walk of life. But I will tell you this. When you come into the program, if you're committed, you're consistent, you're coachable, and you have a great mindset, I promise you it will hit. Megan, let me give you an example. Ashley, if you're still here, one of our girls, I don't know if it was Roadmap that she purchased or UBC, but what I can tell you is that she was in one of those 2 programs and she had it for about 6 months and she only made like $2,000. She didn't make anything. She did what she needed to do. She came over to Legacy Builder. Now, keep in mind, in the 6 months, she had been growing herself still. So when she came over to Legacy Builder and we taught her how to brand herself, how to get her niche, how to do all this. When we taught her all this, she made $44K in 3 months. No joke. Now, like I told you, she came over with a following because she had been doing digital marketing for 6 months. But once she figured it out, Legacy Builder was a light switch for her. It was a light switch for her. And there's all walks of life. Doesn't matter what you're doing. But I'm going to tell you, no matter what you do, Ashley, get involved into digital marketing. Absolutely. 100% you want to get involved in digital marketing. Digital marketing is the fastest growing industry. And I am a whole heart believer that every woman, not excluding the men, I swear I'm not, I just happen to be a little bit biased to women. Every single woman out here should be independent in making their own money, not because of a partner. We're not talking about that. We're talking about it. What if your partner, your soulmate, happens to lose his job? Do you guys have money? Are you ready for retirement? Are you a stay-at-home mom? There's a million reasons why. A million reasons why I can tell you life can change in an instant. And if you are not set up to be independent and run a business by yourself independently, hold on 2 seconds. Yuck. If you are not wholeheartedly being able to run a business by yourself, it can hurt you. And anybody can do this. You don't have to go to college. That's the beauty of this. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to have tech skills. You don't have to have a following. We teach you how to do this. You just have to be consistent. You have to stay positive. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure that you are getting everything you need. You have questions, where to go, how to do this, how to set this up. I that's what I'm here for. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to give you everything that I can to make sure that you're successful. Even if it's just the direction of where you need to go into the program. Because there's everything's in the program. I'm going to tell you that now. Everything's in the program. And if it's not in the community, somebody in the community knows and somebody will make a video for you. But I can tell you this, if it's worth it, what Michelle does is she learns it. We were talking about other streams of income, Ashley, if you're still in here. We teach you not only how to build your business, build your website. We teach you how to do other streams of income. We were talking for a moment there about having one platform and focusing. And absolutely, pick the platform you feel most comfortable, depending on what you're going to do. If you want to do faceless, I would suggest doing Instagram and doing this. But I am going to tell you that you should open up all your platforms. Absolutely. Open up all your platforms. Now, your walk of life, you may be able to get into something called Repurpose.io. It costs about $30 a month. That's completely up to you. If you get into something like Repurpose.io, let me know. Because why? Because I'm an affiliate. The goal is that when you do these programs, Repurpose.io, Canva is going to have an ambassador program coming up soon. When you get into these programs, you become an affiliate. The goal is to get enough people to do the same thing, to pay for that for you. So I use Repurpose.io, okay? And what that does is it repurposes my TikTok content to every other channel. There's only a couple channels that are not on there. Clapper's not on there. Lemonade is not on there, but they're working on them. It literally will repurpose my content to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn. It repurposes all my content. So I only have to make content once. And it repurposes all my content. Thank you for the follow. All my content to these places. Now, if you're not ready to pay that $30 a month, that's okay. What I would tell you then is when you create your content, I tell you to do it in CapCut. I tell you because it'll save it to your phone and go put it on those other platforms, even if you're just posting once a day. I don't care if your hashtags and everything are wrong, even though you have ChatGPT. I would tell you to spend 15 minutes a day repurposing your content. Now, there's guidelines. Your YouTube has to be, the shorts has to be between 15 and 60 seconds. So if it's over 60 or under 15, you're not going to be able to repurpose that content. Facebook is 90 seconds. So you're not going to be able to. The reason why I'm telling you to do it, not focus on it. I don't want you to focus on it. I want you to focus on the one platform of your choosing, whatever it is, Facebook, whatever it is. We can teach you whatever one you want to, whichever one you feel comfortable on. Because once you've mastered and focused the one you want to be on, you've already started and established your other ones, even if they're not in the right format. And so now when your TikTok is running and you've learned how to do this, there's a program out here, you guys, that when you go live with TikTok or wherever YouTube, TikTok, you can go into this program, plug in your video, and you know what it does for you? It makes you like 20 clips for your content and creates everything for your content. It's AI, it's digital. So then all your content, you go live and all your content's created for everything else. It's like makes things so easy. And then what happens is that you've focused on TikTok, you've grown your following, you're at, 100,000, whatever you're at, and you start focusing on other places until you get those successful. And here you are running businesses and monetizing. There's another program called StreamYard that you can go live on all of them. When you're at the point where you have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and you're going live with all of them, you are doing 4 times the work in one setting. You're reaching 4 times the amount of people in one setting. And you have been doing that in the back end by just repurposing your content. It's really easy. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. And even if you just choose 2, that's okay. You don't have to choose 6. Choose 2. Do YouTube and Facebook. Facebook's the backup. I don't want you to spend a lot of time on it if you're focusing on TikTok. But there are 100 tools out here. And guess what? The community, it teaches you all these tools. Michelle, anytime that a tool comes out and she figures it out, somebody tells her about it in the community, somebody tells her about it, she goes and figures it out, she's going to teach us on it. Next month, the whole month is on YouTube. She is going to be training, which is great because I'm just now starting YouTube with my first live today, which I did under 50 subscribers. I have been pushing and pushing and pushing to go live on YouTube for weeks now. To get 50 subscribers is insane on YouTube. You guys, you can't just get 50 subscribers. Because if YouTube thinks that they're a bot because they're just subscribing without watching your stuff, it drops them. It drops them. So you have 38 subscribers today, but the next morning you wake up and they're like, hey, that's a bot. And now you got 22. And you're like, what the heck? If you don't have the following to go live on your brand new account, I got a couple suggestions for that. First, go live on your personal account. That's why you got me on here in 2 accounts. Actually, the account you're on is actually my personal backup account is what that is. So I did that because I could go live on that before I could go live on my digital account. Once I'm able to go live on my digital account, I'm going live on both. I don't go live on my affiliate account for this because that will screw up my algorithm. The account you're on, Ashley, the algorithm is totally all out of whack. I can promise you that. But that's okay. It's a backup. That's what it is. So you'll get a little bit of everything on that account. My digital marketing is strictly digital marketing. When I catch myself looking at a TikTok shop thing on there, I get so mad because it'll screw up my algorithm. All I want to know is digital marketing. All I want to know is people who need help making money. That's all I want to know on that account. I don't want to know anything else. But if you need to grow that account, you can grow that account in the community. You can go into our community and you can put in there, can people please come follow me? And they will. And you'll get to the 500 really quick so you're ready to go live. Or you can go live on your personal account if you have the 500 because you only need 500. You can go live on your account with 500. And when you go live with 500, then you start getting people over to your other account. And when that gets there, then you go live there or go live both. You can do that. Pull up an iPad. I happen to have a personal and a business phone, so I can go live. I'm using my computer for YouTube. I figured out I could go live on my computer. I can't go live on my phone, but I could go live on my computer with YouTube, even though I don't have the 50 subscribers. So I'm super excited. We teach you all this. We teach you how to affiliate market. We teach you that if you're purchasing a product for your business, seriously, if you're purchasing a product for digital marketing, okay, I'm purchasing this product for digital marketing because it's a stand and I need a stand. Listen, you can affiliate market this if you're an affiliate, wherever it is, Amazon, TikTok. We're going to teach you anything that you do. You're going to change your mindset. If you are purchasing something on Target and you're telling people about it, you should be an affiliate and tell them, let me get you my affiliate. Let me get you my card. Let me give you the email. Let me send you this and then make money off of it. There's so many ways to make money in digital marketing. And we don't just teach you how to sell a course. We teach you how to run a business that has several streams of income. That's the difference with Legacy Builder. The other big difference is what I can tell you wholeheartedly with Legacy Builder, with the digital growth community, is that you have so much support. The community is amazing. Good morning. The community is amazing. What you can't see, Ashley, on my other account, what's happening is I am getting people either in the program or people that have come in with me. They show up because I'm live. I have somebody on my other account. He's actually brand new to the program. We're really excited that he came in. I'm super excited. Him and I have been, he's been on my live for months, not quite months, I guess about 6 weeks gathering. He's been on my live for about 6 weeks. He comes in just about every morning. He is on the other side of the country, actually in Mexico. And he comes in and he supports me. I have 3,000 likes right now because of him, which brings people. And that's what happens inside this community. It is not about competing with other people, because we don't. We only compete with ourselves. If you can show up and be 1% better than what you were yesterday, you're making success. And let me start by that, telling you that one of the reasons why gathering took so long, I'm going to put you out there, gathering, if you're still in, oh, you're still in here. I'm going to put you out there. One of the reasons why gathering took so long is because he got in his head. He got in his head and he wanted to be prepared. And you really, I'm going to tell you, don't do that, because your biggest mistake you're going to make, including myself, is waiting, is telling yourself you have to be ready. You don't. The only way you're going to learn is just to do it. I made the exact same mistake he did. We were going on a cruise. It was my 50th birthday, you guys. And we were going on a cruise, a very large cruise. There's 13 of us. My family came. There's 13 of us. I live in Florida. We drove up to Jersey. We took a ship across the Atlantic, went to Spain, Portugal, France, England, stayed in England, and then flew home. This is what I did for my 50th birthday. We spent 3 weeks. All 4 of my kids, my grandkids. It was fabulous. There was 13 of us. Fabulous time. I wanted to get into digital marketing before I went, and I said, no, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I regret waiting. I wish I had done it then. I wish that I was able to go live sitting on my balcony so you guys could see what digital marketing does, because I wasn't in this program, but I was in digital marketing. Do not wait. You're going to suck. The truth of the matter is you're going to suck. If you're not familiar how to spell success, it starts with suck. S-U-C, suck. To get success, you have to suck. No, John, thank you, though. You have to suck. You just do. If you go look at my content, and it's more so on my affiliate, but you're still going to see on my pages that they suck. They just did. I still put out content and I look back and I go, that sucks. It's not exactly what I want to put out. I still do it, but that's okay, because a lot of times we're a lot harder on ourselves. Just do it. It doesn't matter, because you know what? What you're doing, even if you're sucking, you may be showing somebody else and giving somebody else the confidence that they need. Case in point, there is somebody in our community, and I'm going to call her out. I love her. Her name is KB. And the first time I saw KB, I melted. First of all, KB is in a wheelchair. KB has a speech impediment. She was born that way. She has a speech impediment. She comes on and she does her content, and there is a speech impediment there. I will tell you what, not only will she be massively successful because of this, she'll also be massively successful because she can sign. What she's doing to the community is she is bringing to the community what other people have been afraid to do before because they didn't have the confidence. So she is going to do this. And so you and I, not so, people, society may come in and say, why would she do this? Why would she do this? That's because our society has trained us to do this. I don't know about you, and I don't know how old you are, and I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. But what I can tell you is that when I decided to go live, I was really worried. I was too old. I wasn't going to make it. I wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't thin enough. I couldn't. Now on my affiliate page, are you kidding? On my affiliate page, I'm a size 16. And on my affiliate page, I have companies, brands sending me product faster than I can put it out because I represent the people who are size 16. Don't think that you can't represent who you are, because you absolutely can, and you can bring out exactly what you're looking for. We have people in the community. There is a lady in the community. I want to go to lunch with her. I would fly to where she is to go to lunch with her and pick her brain. She's got to be 75 years old. She's got to be. She is the cutest. She had to be an actress when she was younger, because she gets on and she is so animated and she is so great. She's 75 years old and she is doing this. 75 years old. I know of one lady for sure in our community that's 80. There's not a person out here that can't do this. And you can do this with no overhead, no cost, no monthly cost. That's the upside to doing it with legacy. So once you're in, you don't have to have any other costs. Now, if you want to do the Repurpose IO to have that, then just make sure you're an affiliate so you're getting the residual to pay for it. We teach you this. We're going to teach you how to monetize off of this. And you have a community. I mean, it's fabulous. You guys, what you need to do is you need to go to redsdailysuccess.com. Ashley, are you still in here by chance? You want to go to redsdailysuccess.com. There is a webinar tomorrow. You'll get to meet six-figure income earners. I'm a six-figure income earner, just not with Legacy Builder yet. I will be upfront and honest with that. Not yet. But I promise you, mark this day, come back in a year, you'll see where I'm at. Anybody. It may take you 2 weeks. It may take you 3 months. It may take you 6 months. If you're consistent, committed, coachable, and have a great mindset, you will be successful in digital marketing, no matter which platform you end up choosing, Ashley. No matter which platform you end up choosing. Just get in. Don't hesitate. Just get in. I hope that answered your question. I hope, of course, you're going to have people that stand by their programs because that's what they do. And rightfully so, they should. Rightfully so, they should. So I'm going to end here. We've been on for an hour and a half. YouTube, it's been great. I will be on doing YouTube every single day. I'm super excited I'm going to have to do some rearranging because I'm not used to the whole wide angle. But I appreciate the ones that have joined, who have participated and listened. If you're interested, go to Red's Daily Success. It's in my bio on TikTok, redsdailysuccess.com. Just go to my bio. Go there, drop your email address. Listen, if you're not interested and you don't want to hear anything from me, unsubscribe. Just unsubscribe. If you're interested, though, go to redsdailysuccess.com. Watch the video. You'll get an email from me. Watch the email. There's another video in there. Come to the webinar tomorrow. You got to send me an email. You got to get into my email automations. You'll get an email from me to register. Just come. Just come see what is in there. But I'm going to tell you right now, whatever you do, get inside. The ones that have been watching, the ones that have been staying with me, get inside to digital marketing. Even if you choose that you don't want to get into a program, even if you choose you want to do this the long way, like I did, making my own courses, doing all this, you can do it the long way. I'm not going to tell you can't because I did it. But I will tell you, if you want to get there faster and you want to be more successful, to get yourself into a course that has support, a course that has mentorship, and make sure when you're purchasing whatever you're purchasing it from somebody that is going to be there for you. Because even though you have the course, you have everything, if they're not there for you and you need a little bit of help, you'll get frustrated. You just will. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of a phone call or a little bit of a text or an email or answer some questions. So if you need assistance, you need help, that's what I'm here for. I'm not leaving you, because the truth be told is this. Here's the truth that people inside the program and other courses, here's the truth. If I can get you in and you are successful, that makes me successful, first of all. Means I am doing my job and getting you. I don't want to bring anybody into this program that's not going to be successful, first of all. Second of all, getting you into the program, getting you set up, I'm not going to do it, but I will help you, be there for you, guide you, be your partner, building that relationship with you, being that accountable partner with you. You don't need that, but for a couple weeks. After that, now we're friends. After that, we're support. You're not going to need me to show you over and over and over how to do the website or where to go, because you're going to learn that. So I only really need to spend a couple weeks getting you to where you need to be successful. And that's what I do. But then after that, I've built a friendship now with you, a partnership that we can bounce ideas. What's good for you may be good for me, may not be. But hey, I'm going to share it with you. I want you to be successful too. The people that come across my life, 9 times out of 10 are going to come across your life. They might. But we're not competing for the same people. There's 5 billion people on social media. We're not competing for the same people. So I want you to be successful, no matter where you're at. So I can't stress that enough, to make sure that when you're coming into a course, into a program, you're coming into somewhere where you have that support. You have that mentorship. It's a lot. It means a lot to have that coaching. So just make sure, you're doing that. So I appreciate it. Now we've been on here for an hour and 33 minutes. I love it. I do spend a little bit more than 2 hours, because I actually enjoy going live. And I know that eventually going live enough will profit. Michelle makes $5,000 a month just off of YouTube by going live. But my content now is all done because of my YouTube or my TikTok, and plugging it in this program. My content will be all done. And now I just do my free ads. It's that easy. You're going to still have training. You're still going to have other things to do outside of it. But your earnable income hours is going to take you about 2 hours a day. And that's it. That's it. So if you're interested, please, please, please go to my website, Red's Daily Success, jump in, and let's get you started. Okay? I do come on between 6 and 6:30 every morning. It's probably going to be closer to 6:30s just because I think I'm going to schedule it with YouTube at 6:30 every morning. Okay. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to go spend the rest of my day doing a lot of affiliate work and because I have a lot of product to get out, and I can teach you that as well. But you guys have a fabulous day and I will see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Oh, and there we go.